Okay. Yeah, I've never, ever, ever, ever seen that happen outside of stage 1-5. It was 2 fucking spike devils, dude. That's horse shit. I legit feel super sorry for Hush right now. Good. What? Hold the phone. I have to look at that again, because it definitely looked like whatever he jump kicked off of wasn't there anymore.
Hmm.
Good.
What?
Huh. Yeah. That happens on real hardware. That really is fucking ridiculous. Aw, that's cute, you guys.
Do it again!
Dude, what are you doing? You gonna be stubborn about this, bro? He's clipping into it. Wow. He's going right back into it. Way to get fucking spired. Hello. So, so here's why the number go up on the PlayStation 2 game total. So, it's not an increase in the actual number of games that are on the console. However, I have access to some like early versions of some of the games that we've decided that we liked, and some demos, and it's always interesting to see how changes are made through the development process on your favorite games. And it's interesting in some cases with demos to see where they end, because sometimes they end kind of abruptly. Also, there's Project Deluge. For anyone who's not aware of that, Project Deluge was like a mass... Like, it's a project that, like, mass releases review copies, trade betas, E3 versions, like, early versions of video games. In fact, we have one such game right here, the July 2006 prototype of God Hand, that was extremely interesting, to say the very least. At any rate, there's a number of games that were in Project Deluge that we have put on the list as games that I quite enjoyed. So once we get through with the normal backlog stuff, we'll come back around, and after those games have been completed, we'll try out the betas and the demos and see how they went. Anyways, so that's the increase in those numbers, is that I added those, and so number go up. But anyway, let's get to this. So we've got Gungrave Overdose. I'm just going to preemptively put on Mode 3 because here lately, Mode 3 has been kind of a thing. If this has audio issues, then I'm pretty sure that we'll be going to OPL and putting it on Mode 1 and playing it that way, and that is likely how this will go. What does this say on here? Ooh, okay, well. I find it interesting that even if you don't make any change, it doesn't want to just jump out of that menu. Blinking and flashing lights. For anyone not paying attention, that screen just now said if you have issues with seizures and the like, yeah, the audio is just as broken on this one as it is on the other version. So here's the downside. Actually, I don't think that I'm going to need to turn that off on that program, but at any rate, apparently this game utilizes things that they're concerned might trigger epileptic seizures, so watch this portion at your own risk. I've never had any issues with that kind of thing. I saw the Porygon Pokemon episode, and while it did not make me react, well, it didn't make me react like that. I gotta say, I don't know, whoever thought that that was a good idea is a fucking boob. It's for real, those colors flashing at that pace, that brightly. Bruh, I don't know what the hell you thought you were doing, but it was bad. Okay, so let's see. Was this built the same way? Because if it was, then we just fixed it. I love how we have an option called accurate reads. It kind of begs the question, why would you not just have accurate reads? Rawr. Also, I want to apologize for my regular viewers that I am streaming at a very abnormal time and did not stream yesterday at all, and it's entirely because there is more construction work happening outside this window in the middle of the day, and I spent most of the day just cussing to myself about how noisy it was here. It's part of me is looking at this in in the terms of isn't this a sequel? Shouldn't I put this off until I've played through the first one? But nah. God, vibration on a game like this, Jesus. That would be ultra shit. Wait, clear time. 100 hours, as is tradition. I looked over at the capture and thought, oh wow, I need to reposition the screen, but because of that section of this display that's wrong on the left, nope, that's how it is on my screen too. Is there even... There's not even an option for that. Customize? The hell? Shot level. Okay. Anime preview. Much as I like the idea of checking that out, we're not gonna. That feel when you can't even try out the other characters. Why show me a character select screen when I cannot character select? Hey, what's going on, Tap? How's it going? Welcome to the show at the lovely hour of, I guess it's, what, 2:39 or 3:39 where you are? Yeah. I got it right the first time, yeah. I'm a clock knower sometimes. PS2 Gamer 20. The first Gungrave game was actually pretty decent. Recommend giving it a look. It's good, mindless fun. And the speedrun actually looks fairly entertaining to do.
It's just one girl. What's taking so long?
Mother, I thought it was all over. But now the nightmare is starting again. Can you forgive me for fighting? For waking him again?
Is that a
Please.
pen?
Watch over
That
me,
looked like a
Mother.
fancy pen. It's definitely not. Those aren't words.
Training doesn't change that. I don't understand why resist us. If you join us, you'd know absolute power. A joy no human can understand.
And give my soul to see them return?
We have lost nothing. We are connected to a higher plane of existence.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Human beings are so foolish. But no matter. You have made your choice. Time to die.
I've really enjoyed this chat, but I don't have any more time to spend with you. I've protected you this far, Grave. Now I need you.
Beyond the grave.
Why exactly would he need her protection? So you know how there's like a lot of like first person and third person shooter games where like the worst thing about the game kind of ruins everything, and that there's way too enemies that are just bullet spongy as hell? In Gungrave, you're the bullet sponge. Isn't that great? And it tells you to do things like kick their ass. Okay, so the buttons don't work the same. There's a decent number of changes
Another
already.
victim of Seed. Someone wants power so badly they've brought it back. So many people will suffer. Grave, I'm sorry. Thank you. I need your help again, Grave. We have to stop them, and we have to protect Big Daddy's legacy.
Big Daddy, uh-oh.
By the way, Grave, I'm 17 now, almost grown up.
How's Grave?
I managed to revive him somehow.
Somehow, you clearly knew exactly what you were doing. You used a phrase and he
Enemy
woke up.
reinforcements headed your way. ETA is 30 seconds.
Roger that. We'll meet at the exit. Bring the truck around.
Be careful. Grave, take care of Mika.
He's a new friend. I'll introduce you later. Now, come on. Let's get going.
Grave, can you read me? I'll be giving you radio support.
There's
I'll
already
do what I
mans
can to
here.
help. You probably don't think you need my help, but listen up anyway. Lock onto enemies to make your shots more accurate.
Yeah, nah, I'm fine.
Change lock target with lock change.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm good. Oh no, I'm stuck on Graves. What irony.
For close range attack, use your coffin. When surrounded, use the coffin to down multiple enemies at once. Your coffin attack also comes in handy for destroying barriers.
See, that's what I thought we were gonna do
Use the
first.
coffin close in, and the
When
guns
we saw the
for
group
longer
of dudes
range.
behind the tree, I
You'll
thought
need to
we would
master both kinds of
smash
fighting.
the tree, and then we would get in there and whack the shit out of those people, but I guess not.
You have to fight close in. The sword deflects bullets. Be careful. This is a fast, dangerous enemy. Watch out for enemies with rockets. They'll really hurt you. Not only that, they can use their shields to deflect your bullets. The launchers need to reload, so attack right after they've fired. Your coffin's armor has been upgraded.
That's
too.
interesting. All I
Use
really
the
have to
coffin
do is
armor to
dodge
protect
and
yourself.
everything works out. 1 second. I need to check something that I'm quite sure that I messed up. Oh, no, actually everything's fine. Good. I love it.
Use your coffin to turn incoming rockets on the enemy. If your timing is off, you'll take the rocket full on, so be careful.
That's also a thing in the
Combo attacks
latest.
are a good choice against strong
Gungrave.
enemies. Using your guns and coffin one after another is a combo. Hold down the shot button to store up power. You can then fire a barrage of very powerful shots at the enemy. That's a shot combo.
I got one.
You can also use your coffin to attack while
I
walking.
really
This
hate
will
this
allow you
style
to hit the enemy
of
multiple
tutorial.
times. That's a coffin combo. Which to use depends on the distance.
Really? Oh, that guy didn't even get a chance to deflect anything. He just took bullets and died.
capacity, now at 90%.
You did a what now?
Mika, demolition shot is now operational.
Oh yeah, that was all. I didn't know that this is where this started.
Defeat consecutive enemies for beats and bigger flames. When flames are burning, the demolition gauge fills up. Each time the
To use the
gauge fills
mechanics
up, you get
I
another
am more
demolition
familiar
shot.
with being a
Each
thing on
demolition shot
the
you
somewhat
take
recent
reduces the number
Steam
left.
Gungrave. I don't know why I said Steam as though it like belongs to them or something. It does not, but
Amazing, Grave. You're so strong.
okay. By the way, there's an option on this game, and also on the first game, called Full Auto, that if you don't turn it on, you have to mash every one of those bullets.
He's the new
And the Cosmic actually runs the first game
Look, Grave.
and has a pretty respectable time from what I can tell. And he told me outright, turn on Full Auto or this game is unplayable. I believe him. That sounds like an utterly believable stance.
What do you think, sir? How's that new coffin working out for you?
He's still a child, but Spike is really something. You know that seed seeker I showed you earlier? He made it himself.
What do you mean, child? I want some respect.
3 years. It's already been 3 years since Grave defeated the Millennium. I thought Seed was wiped out after the destruction of the autonomous city.
Is it just me, or is the audio quality kind of shit right now?
In the last year, Seed, the overwhelmingly powerful drug, has appeared in the city again.
The audio
I met
quality is
Spike when I
almost
was
like they're
researching
talking
the
over,
problem.
like,
He had lost his memory and came
a
to
kind
me
of
just
okay
holding a
walkie-talkie.
vial of Seed. The two of us have been trying to figure out where Seed comes from and stop it ever since.
But everything happens in the underworld, so it's hard to get a lead on them. That's where the seed seeker comes in. Seed senses Seed, so we can use this little guy's reactions to detect the enemy. Cool, huh?
We've got to find them and smash them. Give them a taste of their own medicine. Please, help us, Grave.
See, I would say that this is also pretty decent. I'm having a decent time. I don't loathe this at all. It's fun to go on just like a bullet blasting rampage. Like just I don't know what it is, man. It feels like mindless good times, but mindless or no, I'm having fun, which I don't get to say often. However, it doesn't feel like I can advance this without skipping it entirely. So this just goes at whatever speed it's going right now, which is not preferable. Let's just save. I'm gonna put this on the favorable list, and we are going to move on. I have let's just say I have no faith in the next game. Somewhere between less than none and none. And I'm pretty sure that this is going to be another OPL 1.1 situation. Anyways, so the Pinball Hall of Fame, the Williams collection. So there was a Gottlieb collection that they also did. It seems like they really wanted to do like a full series of like a whole bunch of like console-based recreations of groups of pinball tables. I don't know why they wanted to do that. What I noticed with like digitized pinball games like this. There's I think it's called Pinball FX on Steam. There's like this, like a base program that's just filled with pinball tables. Like there's chunks of them that can be downloaded. Like it comes with a decent number, and then there's a whole lot of them that you can download and things like that. And then you've got games like these. The trouble is that digitized pinball never feels quite right if you've ever played real pinball machines. And like in one way, you could say that there's a bit of uncanny valley in the fact that like in the real world, a pinball machine as perfectly as you, like as close to perfect as you can get the balance, it's never going to be perfectly balanced. As close to perfect as you can get the hardware to be exactly what it's supposed to be, it's never quite perfect. So there's one argument in that these are like impossibly perfect circumstances where the balance is exactly what it should be and the hardware is exactly what it should be. But like the physics just never match up either. Although I don't know that fall speed on that. That was something that we noticed in the Gottlieb collection, is that the rolling speed of the ball was not consistent across tables, which is weird. I don't remember what the standard deflection is on a pinball table, but there's an app on your phone that I no longer have, but I think it's just called Pinball Leveler, where like when you lay your phone down on something, when it's at a tilt, there's like a reticule that you're trying to hit in like a moving target, where once you hit the correct amount of deflection, the target matches up with the reticle, and that tells you that it's balanced correctly or close enough to correctly. Why would this need vibration at all? But like, I found it weird that the electronic reproductions of these were inconsistent, because they really shouldn't be. Available credits 20. Are you shitting me right now? Yo, is that Gorg? It's fucking Gorgar! Oh, we had this table. Actually, Brent fried this table. So, if you see, like, the backboard where, like, the score is, or there's, like, the red, I think that's supposed to be a djinn, or, like, an evil genie. When you're working on the actual, like, computer components, heavy air quotes on the computer part, but when you're working on like the main PCB of this, basically you would open that panel that we're looking at right now, and it would swing open, and there's like a series of fuses on the main board. And Brent, part of me wonders if he's really this stupid, or if this was an intentional assassination. But he took there was a blown out fuse that happens. But he took the fuse out, forgot to start the timer, he took the fuse out while the game was still on, with no gloves on. Which is definitely not recommended. But then he comes back with another fuse and puts it in, again, barehanded, with the machine still on, shocks himself, shocking, but he also put the wrong fuse in there, so it let way too much juice through and it fried the PCB. So again, not sure. Maybe he is that dumb, or maybe it was an intentional assassination. Who's to say? Upstairs? What? We will look at that in a minute. But Funhouse, Pinbot, some of these I've heard of, but have not actually played. So what's the deal with Upstairs? And why would they do the menu this way? We had Black Knight. Wait, there's other pinball tables here. Why are those not a thing? We didn't have Black Knight for long. Why is there a marquee for Gorgar? You know what? Just because, like, I have a tragic history with Gorgar, let's go. I don't know why there's a total amount of credits. That's a bit weird. I mean, the physics here aren't horrible. Oh, there's no skill shot on this variant of the table? See, like, normally there is a skill shot on Gorgar, as far as I know. So for anyone not aware of what a skill shot is, you see the targets at the top, the A, B, and C, where the B and C are lit up and A no longer is. So the skill shot would be that while you use the flippers, the ones that are not lit up versus the ones that are would cycle based on what flipper you hit. And the idea would be that you're trying to hit a specific one when launching the ball. Yep. Another thing that always sucks about these kinds of games is that, like, I'm looking for a tilt button and not finding it. It's possible that there's not one, but if... Oh, there we go. It's the left stick. So, okay, so it's a directional tilt. So, even though, like, pinball games have a tilt sensor, believe it or not, there is an amount of tilt that is completely intentional for you to be able to do. Whoop, okay, that sucked a bunch. Hooray! I earned a credit. Let's select a different tably. Smart cam. Hey, there's the skill shot. There we go, we're just popping off with those. Another issue that's usually the case on pinball games, not on this one, but on a lot of digitized pinball games, the curve of the flipper is not fully represented, so you'll have, like, position A, which is down, and position B, which is up, without the circular curve in between. So when the pinball is in the center, it doesn't actually reach out a little bit along that curve like it normally would. This is actually a pretty good digital representation. Like, I mean, like, fair's fair. This is not horrible. This is better than the last compilation was by a bunch. And it does feel like the deflection on the table is correct. See, there was that tip of the flipper that I was talking about. That would not have been savable on... Oh, shit. Here we go. Oh, whoops. I lost track of that. Yeah, there legitimately were, like, different variants of the same pinball tables, or even, like, situations where you would get a pinball table and it would be designed in a certain way, and then you would get, like, an updated manual from the manufacturer later that would involve changing the way that the inside of the pool table is put together. For instance, we had a, I'm trying to remember, it was a horror-based one, like, Tales from the Crypt, that's what it was. Anyways, God damn it, while I'm talking, I'm not really doing that good of a job of following this. It had a particular, like it had a mini flipper, so there was like the two flippers, and then it had like a little mini flipper off at the corner. Under the original design, that mini flipper had the same coils as the other flippers, but because of the design of that flipper, it made that flipper hit super fucking hard. And by super fucking hard, I mean, like, hard enough that if you were testing the table and you had your hand in the way of it, when it goes off, the flipper could literally break your bones. It was like Mousetrap or stronger. Fucking crazy. It should not be that strong. There's no excuse for that. So a future, like, an updated version of that manual, includes a modification to that to replace that coil with a weaker coil. Funny enough, the weaker coil is more expensive, but it also lasts longer, and it doesn't result in that flipper tearing itself apart because it's, you know, trying to break down a brick wall. Pinball's complicated. Anyways, this doesn't suck, but this is the kind of thing that I, like, you know, as is with this experience, I'll look at the once, never think about again. It is what it is. So the next game up is Silent Hill Origins. I've been told repeatedly, like it was their sworn duty to warn people against the great evil of Silent Hill Origins, that this is one of the worst things that humanity has ever done. I feel like, now, and this is just my assumption, that just like with every other game that is legendarily trash, that it's gonna be fine, but not good. Silent Hill 4 The Room was sort of in the same vein. Like, there was nothing particularly wrong with it, it just wasn't good. I don't know why people are like that, man. Like, what's the point of, like, demagoguing about how ultra trash a game is? Unless it's Samurai Jack. The Shadow of Aku. That game is fucking trash. I mean, I'm joking. Like, honestly, if it weren't for the frame rate issues, that game would be inoffensive. It still definitely would not be good. Let's see. This might run just fine without any tweaking. It loads. Gets to the title screen. I feel like that's probably not true. Don't try to make claims like that. The game psychologically profiles you while you play. Bruh. Look, you know what that tells me is that this is a choose-your-own-adventure book where when you make a certain choice, it reacts like it just has a path that is in line with that kind of psychology. That's not good. Don't do that. I can't wait for this game to inform me what a horrible piece of shit I am. I'm really not digging this effect that they've used. However, this is pretty bad. That's also not how pausing works on that kind of footage. Oh my god, please. Gotta love games that have to save to an actual file in order to change options. I mean, like, I'll be honest, most of the games that I found particularly offensive, it's almost never for gameplay content reasons. It's usually for, like, the logistics of playing the game, particularly on, like, PC games. I fucking hate games that launch into dedicated full screen right away. I hate that. That is a loathsome thing for PC games to do. Especially when they launch into, like, dog shit resolution full screen, because, like, we're in the realm of most people having 2 monitor setups, particularly gamers. And then it just, like, takes a giant shit on anything that's on the other monitor. She loves her daddy. Or, like, games that don't have any resolution settings whatsoever, or games with no window option, or especially newer games that don't have a borderless full screen option. Borderless full screen is the best thing ever. I love that shit. A lack of any sound options. Games where the sound effects are really, really, really fucking loud, but when you turn them down, that audio is also tied to character dialogue, so now that the sound effects of gunshots and explosions are comfortable, I can't hear what the fuck they're saying. Those are the kinds of things that I find offensive in games. Outsource manager? The fuck? Is that what happened to this game?
Yes.
Everyone hates it because it was outsourced. The patient is here.
We can start now.
This dude is straight up drinking scotch right now. You made multiple errors. So here's the thing, he was going too fast, but even so, when you lose traction, you should not jam on the brakes. You should counter steer a little bit, don't freak out. But what you should do is you should let go of the gas, or at the very least, or maybe just hold the gas just a tiny little bit. Because what you want to do is you want to regain purchase on the ground, and applying force more than your movement is not going to do that. All that's going to do is guarantee that you continue to not have traction. And completely removing force does the same. What you're trying to do is you're trying to gain an equilibrium with the motion that you have on the slick surface. So a best way to do that is just neutral, let go of the brakes and the gas, and just let the wheels regain purchase on the road while you counter steer into, depending on which direction you're sliding, either into the slide or against it. It really depends on how big the deflection is.
Try to answer truthfully. It's easier that way.
Man, does it, like, can I answer this in a way where I'm like, I don't really want to? I hate this kind of question because I'd be the one to be like, Doctor, what ideas are we, what are we like classifying as abstract for the purpose of this question. I like math. I mean, who hasn't, bruh? Oof. That really depends on how grueling the schedule is, doesn't it? I'm gonna be fucking honest about this next question, by the way. Yeah, I'll go with yes, because I do like structure. I have, in fact, cheated on a partner. I'm a bad person. I don't condone it. Don't do that shit. It's not worth it. It's a dog shit thing to do. But, you know, I was young once, and I've made my I don't know what he said. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, PSA. Don't cheat on people. God damn it. So, there's this filter that they have over this that I guess is supposed to be like grainy film, sort of like a security camera kind of filter. I'm, not a fan, and the biggest reason that I'm not a fan is not because I don't like the filter. The problem is that on my side, I'm seeing like a brighter edge of that filter at the top and bottom. Thankfully, you're not seeing that because that's outside of the cropping. But on my side, I see that, and it's not great. Okay, so that's sort of like an exaggerated form of what I'm seeing, but now you see it. Hooray! There does not appear to be a way to get rid of that. Oh, okay, I guess. For sure. That needs to be there. Definitely. Why is it done like that? By the way, why are we, like, if we're looking for our daughter, why would we go in here anyway? I mean, like, the reason I'm here is because I understand the notion of, like, normal game progression. This is where it allows you to go, so there must be a reason to be here.
Cammy.
I see. I did not need that in my life. And why did he make that comment? I already don't like this guy.
Cheryl. Sweetie.
Yes, talk to the toilet. But again, though, there's no reason that we would be searching for our daughter here. Why? L2 run. I like it. I can go faster now. Where am I going? Faster too? Yeah, I'll get back to you on that. I'm trying to figure out if that was like an actual in-game sound.
Hey Teresa, I gotta head off now, so I'm locking up.
Or if it was part of the
Decided
soundtrack.
to sell the dress. Walked all the way here on her own. She seemed so sad, I almost didn't want to take it. Oh well. Anyway, I locked up back as well. I stuck the key in Jane's jacket. Take care.
Jane's jacket. I'm guessing that would be in the back room. Upstairs? I see. Again, why would we search for our daughter here? Dude, bro, we've now gone through a locked door. I mean, is this what we're supposedly following, these footprints? Because I gotta say... Oh man, creepy vibes. Stuff moved.
Gonna need a key.
Okay. Sure. I'm getting some frame rate issues too. Hey, I found a cutscene. My aimless wandering led to Silent Hill Police? Okay. Yo, SHPD freeze.
I need your help.
Car stuck in the snow? Need help de-thawing your windshield?
It's my daughter. She's missing.
She run off?
We were in a car accident. When I came to, she was gone.
Car accident? And where did this happen?
The highway just outside town. I came off the verge and ended up in the junkyard. My daughter's missing.
That road's not in my jurisdiction.
What?
You want state police.
You're kidding. My daughter is out there. You have to find her.
A lot of people need help tonight. Look around. The whole town is a mess.
You're
Then
screwing with me.
why are you
Can I see
here
your
then?
License? Harry Mason, 11th Street. Says here you live on 11th Street?
Yeah. Yes.
Huh. Sure hope you weren't drinking before you had your crash.
The hell does that have to do with 11th Street?
Chances are your girl headed home, right? It's only a few blocks away. Sir? You gonna answer your phone?
Phone?
It looks a little banged up.
They hung up.
That was probably your girl. The storm's making the phones act up. Okay, I gotta go.
What?
Look, go home. Your daughter will be there. In the morning, call state police and sort out your vehicle. This is no time for running around town. Liable to get yourself locked up.
What? For what? This is definitely an abuse of power type police officer. That conversation made no sense. Use GPS. Oh, for Christ. What? Oh, man. Okay, so... It said use GPS. This is not GPS. I mean, you might be slightly concussed.
Back the way I came. Please be there.
Oh, okay, cool. I am genuinely happy that it has a function for that. I'm not, however, happy that it appears that we have to go through all of the areas.
Daddy, help me.
Okay. So we start off with a big aimless, like, trip to a diner that doesn't help at all, so that we can backtrack. I'm expecting to jump whenever the thing finally happens, because like there's only I think I know what it is.
Caitlin here. Jen, you should see the dress I'm wearing. It's too hot. This dress.
It's okay.
No panties.
Come on.
Mike's mind. See you tonight.
Yeah, strong emotions of, I guess, being horny.
Cheryl?
Daddy? Daddy?
Sweetie, you're okay? Are you at home? Sweetie, wait there. Wait for me.
You have to run, Daddy. You can't fight them. Run!
What? Is somebody with you? Cheryl! I'm coming to get you! Damn it!
Oh no, creepy stuff. I don't know where it wants me to go now. An actual door. And this is the cutscene that introduces us to what lies beneath. It lurks in the shadows, my precious. I mean, you're really just gonna hang out and analyze the wall, really? Why can't I open the doors like that in gameplay, bruh? So right now I'm bothered at the frame rate, and I'm very, very, very aware that part of the reason oh, whoops, there's a QTE thing. What? Oh, I see. So the QTE is not actually like a randomized button. It's based on what direction they are in. No, I fucked up. Get off of me. Okay, I did not understand that one. But since I couldn't actually tell what angle it was from, so I just waited for it. By the way, I don't know where the hell I'm going at all. But I think that that's the intent right now, is to just run aimlessly, I guess. I feel like we've been here already. We've definitely been here already. Wait, pull down. Oh. So yeah, honestly, this is the part that's kind of getting on my nerves. Like, is there a point to what we're doing here? Is there a direction that I should go? Why, like, why even allow it to be what it currently is? Okay, so I'm actually almost home, I guess. Hooray! I'm at my house. Surely those things can't harm me now.
It's good that we touched on the car crash. That would have been a breakthrough before. But let's leave that topic for a while. I want to talk about family. It's important to me. For you, family is about physical affection and making your feelings known.
No, that's not what it is at all.
Look, I'm talking too much. Well, let's have you talk, or not, or whatever you feel comfortable doing. Let's play true or false.
Oh hey, binary decisions for this game to psychologically analyze me. No, I'm not a private person.
You say it takes a while for people to get to know you.
Not really. You get what you get. I'm very upfront.
Friends, but not their family. Would you prefer to spend time with?
You can totally choose your family. You're thinking of blood relatives, and that's not the same thing.
Nothing surprising there. Now, you're going to like this. On the table are some pencils and a picture. I want you to let out your inner child and color in the picture. It's titled Happy Family.
Really? Are you fucking serious right now? How many people you think just spam a button here and make this go away. Mother of God. Why the hell is this game like this now? Fucking... I don't even know why I'm like... It literally is MS Paint. What? Are you serious? Sure. I don't know why I'm entertaining this whatsoever. Oh, these tires have white walls. Okay. Why? Why do we have this detail? This is a disgustingly blue vehicle. Whoa, that shouldn't have... I hate this. I don't have a gray pencil. This blows. Your exercise sucks. Okay, let's just...
You're finished.
No, but I don't want to do this.
What a lovely family home.
Is it? Is it really?
Like this.
Okay, I gotta say, no. Why? Why are you knocking on your own door?
Are you okay, son?
No! What are you people doing in my house? Cheryl!
Easy there. This isn't your house.
Some trouble, honey?
No, Lucy. This man here's just a little confused.
This is my house!
Well, I don't see how that can be the case. We've been here nearly 14 years. Sure you got the right address?
Bring it. Bring
That
out
was our
ID.
daughter, Kate. You're in a bad way, son. Getting yourself all worked up.
Are you okay?
I am not okay! I
Check.
was in a car accident. My daughter is gone, and you people are in my house! This is all wrong!
You're starting to make a scene.
Hey.
This doesn't make sense. Not at all. Cheryl!
You are upsetting my wife.
Get the hell out of my house! It's my house!
See,
It's my damn house!
like, this whole exchange makes no sense. Why did he knock on his own, like, okay. Why did he knock on his own house? If he had a key, then he would have opened the door and he would have gone in. Like...
Mr. Mason. A reported disturbance came through on dispatch. The address rang a bell.
So you remember that this is my address.
There are people in my house. I think they have my daughter.
Hell of an accusation. I know the couple who called this in. Mike Stewart is a doctor. He doesn't have your...
You saw my license. This is my house.
Let me see that license again. You had an accident. You know you're a little punch drunk.
No, you assumed he's
I
drunk.
raise the station on my radio. Let's go over there together and sort this mess out. Look, I'm sorry if I came across as a hard ass before. There's a lot going on right now. I just bumped you up on my priority list, okay?
I mean,
Come on.
there's a lot going on right now, but you found me fucking off in a diner. It's normal for her to put him in the back seat.
You know what's funny? I've been a cop in this town for 20 years. Before that, I used to ride around in my daddy's patrol car, so I know the town, know the people. But your face? I don't know you.
I keep out of trouble.
Not tonight.
Well, I guess tonight everything is out of whack. Why are we the only car on the road?
No one's sane out driving tonight. Sorry, I didn't mean to...
It's okay. What is with all this snow?
Who knows? We only covered basic meteorology in the academy. Hell, we didn't hear about this till it was happening. Barely had time to close off the major highways.
It's like the whole town is being punished.
It's only weather.
Sure.
I mean, the normal thing with Silent Hill is that it's ash, but this does appear to actually be snow.
You okay back there?
Sure. Holding up.
I'm sure your daughter's okay. We've just got to clear this thing up. We should probably get you to the hospital, too, once we know she's safe.
Fine.
You have literally 0 grounds for saying that she's okay. None. Like, it's not. It logically makes no sense.
He got hit on the head by a punk resisting arrest. He was never the same after that. You gotta look after yourself, Harry. For your daughter's sake.
I mean, this is actually good advice. You were in a car wreck. You might feel fine, but you should get checked out.
It's crazy.
Now she can't see shit. It's not snow at this point, is it?
Wait here. I'm just gonna check where we are.
And she's dead.
Where's she gone?
That really is far down as that goes. No, I didn't. I hate this kind of stuff, by the way, where you have to, like, grab the object and then, like, do the motion to move it. Oh, God, come on. Never been a fan of this. Not sure what they fucking want from me, bruh. Oh, Sybil Bennett. Yo, that's the name of the officer that was in the movie. God damn it to hell. Sure. Yeah, I don't know what it wants me to do. Oh, hello. Oh, god damn it. You know what, huh. You know what? So far, this has gone on for a lot longer than I expected, but it's definitely not the horrendous shit pile that people act like it is. At least up to this point, it seems fine. I don't know if any of that reasoning is for, like, lore reasons, but I usually find those reasons to be extremely pedantic and, like, I don't know. I find it hard to give a shit unless there's, like, one cohesive story going on, and the Silent Hill games, for the most part, aren't connected to one another. At least that's, so far as I understand, they're typically not connected to one another. But yeah, that's all I got with this right now. Is it's fine. It's just not something I would ever actually give a shit about. I do like Silent Hill 2. I never really cared about Silent Hill 3. So there's definitely, like, I don't know. So far, Silent Hill 2 is the only one that I actually care about. But it's, like, pretty famously regarded as being an actual masterpiece. Anyways, time for a game that will last, I'm gonna say 5 minutes. 0 to 5, that's my guess. Showdown at Eldora. So sprint cars are those weird, like they look like little. Is that legitimately not making any sound? I feel like this is supposed to be making sound. Oh, okay, there it goes. The hell. But yes, look like little race cars, but they got the, like, weird boxy shit on top of them. Is where I was going with that. But then they showed up on screen before I got a chance to finish that because of the audio shit. I was confused. All right, god damn it. I don't know what any of those things mean. No video options on this one. This, maybe it's the fact that it's against the color that it is, but this font's given me GTA vibes. Sure. The fuck? I like how it has HP. This one does not have a transmission. Sure, I don't know. This is the normal one. Who gives a shit? Let's just go. Yeah, sure. Whatever that face is. Why would I practice when I can suck in the real race?
First there'll be a warm-up lap, then 2 chances to set
Wow, that is a lot sloppier than the first game. Jesus Christ, like, literally any turning results in... Fuck my ass, what the hell?
We're going green.
I've never seen a game so ready to spit... Oh my jeez, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? This is not okay. You have to counter steer the whole time. That's not how this should be working. Okay, yeah, that far worse than the first game. And the first game was, by the way, ditched for the exact same reason, except again, not that bad. Gonna go ahead and say the first game was way better, just based on that alone. There's also, like, for me, like, I have an issue with off-road racers in video games in general, is because, like, your environment is gonna be basically the same every time. There's gonna be dirt, and then there's gonna be dirt, and then there's gonna be more dirt, and then, oh my god, there might be a little bit of sand. Oh, dirt. So much dirt. Lots of dirt. $512 megabytes, huh? It's a weird change of pace. The other 4 games up to this point were all in the 3 and 4 gig range. I guess at this point they were like, guys, stuffing it full of crap isn't making sales better. Okay, I'm pretty sure that that's a licensed track. So we're from now on, we're just gonna skip intros that are just like basic footage with licensed track on it. I figured. Oh hey, you changed some options on one of our many options. Let's save. We better save. Did I? No. Okay. Controls. Player 1. Settings. God, this is... Oh, it's so buried. I'm threatening to roll. Honestly, with the turn that I was doing at the angle that I was at, this vehicle would have rolled 100%. It would have had to be modified to put the center of gravity lower than it would normally be. Oh, okay, cool. God damn it, my audio keeps cutting out on my left channel. I seriously need to get this fucking wire replaced so bad. I don't know why, like, I spend multiple streams bitching about how I need to get it replaced instead of replacing it, which is a patently ridiculous way to be, because I think that this wire cost me all of, like, $3. Okay. Vehicle's doing about as much wobble as it possibly can. I was catching up with this dude, and then that exact thing right there with all of the wobbling. It's kind of reminiscent of Koro QHG, where you'll like go off a ramp and then you'll just bounce uncontrollably for no apparent reason. I really do, like, I need someone to explain that to me. Like, why is the car bouncing a thing in Koro Q? You know that cars don't fucking bounce, right? Oh, we've got an infinite push. Okay, there's an invisible wall there. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's definitely a straight up wall as well. Sure, that makes sense. So this guy is just patently shit at taking turns, but he apparently has, like, the god's acceleration. Like, he's clearly not faster, but he gets up to speed faster. Okay. God, dude. I love how his engine in my ears is way louder than mine. Nice, nice. Let's keep bouncing, I guess. I'm gonna finish this fucking race, but I hate this game already. That was a very, very, very unceremonious, sudden end. Congratulations, you win. Alright, the next game up is called Baroque. I honestly, like, this is one of those instances where I see game name and wonder what the hell is this gonna be, because I have no idea what it could be referring to. That's still in widescreen. So is my monitor, but I'll fix that in a second. We have, like, whatever the intro of this game is gonna be worth of time to fix. Got like a random nerve on the back of my left leg that feels like it's been, like it got pulled, or like, I don't know, there's like a nerve that stings for no apparent reason. It is bothersome. E. Sting. Got it. Atlas. Developed by Sting, though, I imagine. Because that would fall in line with the same kind of thing that goes on with Samurai Western is published by Atlas, but it was developed by Spike. Odd bedfellows, says I, but I mean, it is what it is. So this seems maybe based on an anime? Or a manga, perhaps? Or both? I say, like, the animation presentation style seems interesting enough, but this track is extremely basic. So is this gonna be a JRPG or what? Sure, normal, why not? We always go with the default.
His EEG readings are moving violently. Increase the barbituracidity.
What?
I'm getting changes in sections E4, T4, and the multiple temperance wave. Displaying pattern with MRI. Administering the receptor inhibitors.
There's a brain in a glass jar man here. There's lava above us? Question mark? Okay, so the camera...
Picking up items is my hobby. Though I can only hold 5 items. Don't hit me. Just anything but that right now.
Okay.
You aren't supposed to come here. Go to the Neuro Tower. You aren't supposed to come here.
Did you need something? Sorry, but could you come back later?
The false angels are saying, go to the Neuro Tower. My eyes keep twitching and it won't stop.
That's good.
That's what I hear from the Eldora tower.
Yo, those animations are so whack. This is like.
Look to your right. The twisted ones are writhing in pain. There's really no need to reproduce those with Baroques, though.
Okay. This is feeling very SMT.
It seems you have difficulty speaking. Well, even though you are flawed, you are fortunate to even be in this shape. Is your memory damaged as well? You must learn what you must accomplish. Do you understand? Head for the bottom floor of the Neuro Tower. That is your mission.
That is a massive gun.
There is meaning in you using it.
That gun might be bigger than me. There's meaning in you using the giant gun.
Can you hear my voice? I hope you can come to where I am soon.
Oh, you can charge attack? I don't get it. You can use the D-pad to strafe for some fucking reason. Okay. So far the combat is hyper ass.
400 cubits underground. Don't die. Come down and burn your duty into your brain.
Prevents blindness and lust. What? So I threw a heart. Suddenly there's items all over the goddamn place.
that gun!
Well, I mean, the only thing I seem to be capable of doing with that gun is throwing it on the ground.
You are running low on vitality. When your vitality reaches 0, your health will start decreasing. Do you understand?
I do, but I also don't know what in the hell I'm supposed to do about it. So this sucks. Sometimes something just straight sucks, and that was one of those times. The vitality mechanic that we had going on felt sort of reminiscent of like the overheat mechanic that Crimson Tears had. And like, honestly, Crimson Tears felt like overall a good idea. It felt like a game that I could have a good amount of fun with. I loved some ideas in it, but it had just one poison pill in that, and that was the overheat mechanic. That shit is awful. It's awful. It's basically over time while you're doing stuff, you build up a meter that you can't unbuild without using an item. And when it reaches a certain amount, you go faster, you hit harder, but you also melt. So that's good, I guess. Had like neat Phantasy Star like Phantasy Star Online-ish RPG elements, and I really liked all of that, but that overheat mechanic was fucking bad. And like, since playing it, I've had a conversation with multiple people that played that game once upon a time, and oh no, this is a horse game. Shit. That all said that they either never got to the second stage or fizzled out in the second stage. Which makes sense, because, yeah, that overheat function was whack. I am having trouble turning it off. Oh, square button. God, dude. Quick game. If this is dressage? No. I'm sorry, like, there's zero chance that I'm gonna give the slightest fuck about this. Let's move on. Okay, so SNK Arcade Classics, Volume 1. So this is gonna be an OPL. OPL game. I say that because it sounds like a compilation. And although I've explained it numerous times on my stream before, for anyone who stumbles upon this VOD and doesn't know, HDL does not like to open programs within programs. It makes it crash. So, in all likelihood, what happens in most of these, not all of them, but in most of these, the program that it opens, like, all the menus and all the presentation in, is not the program that the game itself is. And when they're opened separately... why did I do that? That was incorrect. When they're opened separately, OPL is required. This will allow saving of options, man. Again, gotta love games where options can't be utilized without making a save file. So, like, say I'm trying to play this, like, especially if this is a compilation, you know, just like I expect. Imagine, like, wanting to play this and desperately needing to change the options, but not having room on your memory card to do that. What a, like, jackass design flaw. Can we not pretend that this has, like, infinity billion arcade games on it? Now, I kind of expect this to be one of those scenarios where once I tell it to load a game, it's gonna immediately shit the bed and not be able to display it properly. Also, like, Metal Slug sure did find a lot of different ways to get onto the PlayStation 2. Like, there's several standalone releases of it. There's, like, the Metal Slug Anniversary. There's the Metal Slug 3D, which is PlayStation 2 only. It's the 2006 Metal Slug release. It's PS2 Japan only. And then there's this. I'd be willing to bet that there's others that I am not aware of at this point. By the way, I don't know about Arcade Classics. I'd be willing to bet that there's a decent number of these that aren't all that, you know, classical. Super Vehicle 001, though. I think it's interesting that they've got, like, the icons on the left to show, like, things about what the game is. Samurai Showdown is also on the PlayStation 2 in multiple forms. See, Sengoku, Shock Troopers, The Next Glory, these are not classics. King of Fighters 94 I get. Metal Slug I get. Art of Fighting I get to an extent. Art of Fighting also has like an Art of Fighting compilation on PS2 that falls below my capture range. This is definitely not a classic. This is... like... I'm going to say that this is definitely not a classic, but I'm also going to, like, emphasize that I have never heard of this. But, okay, now that I say that out loud, it's possible that some of these were a hell of a lot more popular in Japan. Fatal Fury, that's definitely a classic. Not familiar with... never heard of. This looks like an attempt to be Gradius. Magician Lord. It kind of looks like an attempt to be Shinobi. Let's just try to play. Now, like I said, I expect it to fall below capture range. But even if it doesn't, here's the thing. I kind of just want to know, but there's no reason really for us to hang around and play the first Metal Slug. We've done this before. Is it not going to successfully load? Okay, there it goes. Why is grenade the triangle button? Huh. I honestly would have thought that it would not capture properly, but it does. That's impressive. So that kind of makes me wonder about return to main menu. Let's... no, fuck off. It doesn't matter. Let's try loading something else and see if it captures in the correct resolution. Because that's like the only real information I actually kind of want to have from this at the moment. The yawning has started. That didn't take nearly as long to load. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, there's nothing here I actually am interested in playing in any way. This is gonna suck. Okay, so apparently there's a character in Code Lyoko named Xana. I don't know how I feel about that. I've had this name... God, how long have I used the name Xanaso? I mean, Final Fantasy X was not new, but I guess it wasn't, like, super old either. So, yeah, it was a goddamned, like, millennia ago, basically.
The Game Factory, where fun is made.
Where fun is made? Oh, shit. It must be on back order. Neko Entertainment is... Quest for Infinity. What?
Children? Did William tell you he was leaving school?
No, sir.
That's strange. His father's voice sounded weird when he called me. I hope that nothing serious has happened to him. Anyway, have a good day.
Aren't you participating in the college drawing
Why
contest?
is this
You
like
still have time to
this?
sign up, you know. It's happening behind this door, but don't make any noise. Some of them are already working.
Hey, how's it going?
You're not at the factory?
No way. It's too nice out to glue my eyes to a computer screen.
You sure you're okay, Jeremy?
Also, my actual name is Jeremy, so if we do in fact find a Xana in this game, I'm gonna be...
Programmed it so you could spend more time on
I'm gonna feel targeted.
All right, I want one too.
Really?
Wait, is this kid's name Odd?
Out after class?
Hey, babe. Something on your mind?
Are you wondering what's behind this door? I wondered too, and after...
Shut up.
Hey, Ulrich! Any chance you could give me an interview? I'm writing an article about the good-looking guys on camp.
Oh, god damn, dude.
I tried to get out lots of time during recess, but it never worked. The only thing I got was detention. Definitely not cool.
What in the hell are we even doing? Factory, sure, why not?
Odd. What are you doing here? Don't you have a math class?
Yeah, but I'm totally lost.
It's not that complex. Math just needs a little logic and...
Easy for you to say, Mr. Computer Genius. Anyway, have you finished rebuilding Lyoko?
Almost. Another couple of days, and it will be up and running.
That's great.
I'm of the opinion that literally anybody can be a decent mathematician. It all boils down to how it's taught And Common Core needs to go fuck itself in a fire.
Out of the question.
Oh man, what a wet blanket.
You should go back to your math.
The idea that everyone could learn mathematical principles the exact same way and it would be just as efficient for everybody is fucking nonsense. Also, this is like doing everything it can to prevent me from playing the game. So, I'm just gonna give it its way. That's fine, whatever. I think it was maybe flirting with the idea of potentially being a video game at the exact moment that I gave up on it, but, I mean... Come on. Come on. Enough of that shit. By the way, is that how you pronounce that? Because I've heard it in multiple different ways.
Looking at how to pronounce these names as well as how to say more interesting but often confusing country names and names from geography, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel. So how do you say it? Well, officially in Arabic it is to be said Qatar. Qatar. Easy, right? In
okay.
English it is...
That's all I wanted to know. Go away. So Qatar. Okay. I got it. The Mummy, massive title. Let's go. So at this point, we're past the like mid 2000, like middle 2008. We're in July. Ah, God, here we go. At least, like, I do like that it gave me that option right away. There was another game that I can't remember what game it was, but I remember we made the comment when we loaded it that it was really cool that it gave a widescreen option right out the gate. I think it was that Legend of the Dragon game. What a fucking basic name, but still. I like it. That's fine too. Actually, let's just play.
Long ago in ancient China, one king had a ruthless ambition to make himself emperor by the sword.
Kingdom by kingdom, his army swept away everything in its path. The emperor's mystics taught him mastery over fire, water, earth, wood and metal. But like the lowliest peasant, he could not stop growing old. News came of a powerful witch who was rumored to know the secret to eternal life. He ordered General Ming, his oldest friend and trusted ally, to find her. The witch was named Ziyuan. Clear across China they rode to the monastery of Turfan.
It's almost like he's the villain or something.
The long-lost oracle bones, a collection of all the mystical secrets of the ancient world. They thought they could keep their passion a secret, but the emperor had eyes everywhere. She cast the spell in Sanskrit, an ancient language that the emperor did not understand. If the curse is ever lifted, the emperor will awaken a fury of death until he rules all of us once again.
Okay. Oh, I forgot the timer. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get, like, knocked for copyright match on that movie footage. And then we go right from that to this dog shit ass concept art.
But fame and fortune are not quite within his grasp. Dangerous forces lurk in the shadows, waiting for the young explorer to lead them to a treasure so powerful that it could change the fate of the world forever.
I do like when games do that thing where it's like a piece of art transitioning directly into video game. There was another game that did that that I also do not remember the name of. I'm sure it was in backlog since we started streaming on YouTube, but it was like the best aspect of like a game that is otherwise kind of a dumpster fire. Oh my god, this controls so very, very loose.
Come on, Alex, don't dawdle. Okay, I'm coming. Just don't touch. Look out!
Yo, what's up, Mohammed?
That was close. Come on, Alex, we have an appointment with the Emperor. Wait! Just be careful! Alex! Wilson!
Hey, thanks. Okay. Glad to hear it. Why is the camera like this? Why, oh my god, why is the camera like this?
That was close.
Sure. One of these days I'll work on some new speedruns.
This can't be too difficult.
Oh no. Okay, this isn't actually a puzzle, it's just needlessly tedious.
Yeah, O'Connell takes the glory.
Yeah, I don't want this. So the old man goes from "whoops, I almost died" to due to moving around carelessly to immediately going back to moving around carelessly. And then that combat was ass. Like the movement, like the dead zones and the accuracy on like the turning angles. I think what it is that like even if you have like a slight turning angle, the camera turns with you and it makes the turning angle sharper. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. You know, my OBS pretty much always says encoding overloaded, like, as though I have too much going on my processor, but I promise you, my processor has plenty of room to work. It's a little weird that I'm constantly getting that warning, even though, like, especially, like, when I look back at my stream footage, every so often there will be, like, a small hiccup. But, like, in the course of, like, a 2-hour speed run, that might happen twice, maybe. Usually just once. So it's not nearly as often as I get the damn message. When I look in the log for, like, dropped frames, I'll see, like, an entry for, like, 9 frames dropped due to, I think it's called late encoding. It's just weird. Tak and the Guardians of Gross. Just because I don't want to argue with this one, we'll just go with the maximum compatibility settings. So, I'm not much of a platformer, and on top of that, these games in this series have pretty consistently suffered from... Okay, no good. Pretty universally have suffered from an inconsistency of movement. It's like sometimes a platformer, sometimes I actually like platformers. It's not common, but sometimes it happens. And like one thing that's like a universal across them is that the movement in them is good, solid, reliable, feels good. And
I can't believe Jabulba's making me clean up this stupid
like
spoiled
this
slime.
series has not provided that. What's up, number 5?
Is it true? Are you really going to the spoiled shrine on a secret mission?
Yeah, that's right.
Can we help too? We can give you a lift in the J-Runner.
The what now?
I'll pass. Anyway, it'll take too long to get there on the track. I'm gonna take the old shortcut through the jungle.
What? You gotta be kidding, Tak! That shortcut is way too dangerous.
Yeah, that place is a serious health hazard.
Yeah, whatever. Remember, I'm protected by my magic. I'm totally indestructible. Ouch!
You okay? Sure you don't want to ride the J-Runner?
Yes, I'll be fine. I gotta go. I'm late.
Tak! I've got a nasty feeling about this.
Okay. So realistically, we're just going to check the movement, and if the movement is what I think it's going to be...
I don't want to hang around here.
Actually... No, actually this feels a lot better. Invisible wall. Really? Why? Why here? What's the point?
The front door is for sissies. I'm going the jungle shortcut.
Would you like to hear my butt hop?
Pass? Pass? Why? 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 There's no reason.
8 of these and I'll have a whole stone tablet.
Okay, I already hate how many fucking invisible walls there are. The movements feels better though, I'm not gonna lie about that. Okay. The next game is, I think, the last SpongeBob game on the PS2. Christ, what a stupidly large name. So, I don't know how much stamina I'm gonna have streaming during this session, right? I could get unbearably tired in the next hour. I could be on all night, who knows? But I'd really like to get this down to the point to where we have less than 100 things available in PS2 backlog. That would be swell. God, what a fucking massive name. Viacom International. They sure do make some quality. Nickelodeon also has a habit of, like, not really supporting the game projects that they get started. So I'll, like, pay a company to develop a thing and then kind of fuck off into the background. Instead of supporting that project. This track that we're listening to is pretty nice. Sure.
Squidward, what a day! What a life!
It would be if I didn't have to go to work.
Isn't this just a great day? Hey, Squidward, what's that stuff?
SpongeBob! SpongeBob!
I think we're going to be late for work.
SpongeBob, what's happening? What is this stuff?
I don't know, Patrick, but whatever you do, don't let it touch you!
Well, I'm trying not to. Why?
That's why.
What are we gonna do?
Jimmy Neutron!
Quick, through the portal!
Wait, what about Squidward?
You can only help by coming with me to Volcano Island. Now!
The Magu Lair!
Don't touch that! I haven't figured out what it does yet. I've established our makeshift headquarters here.
How come we need headquarters?
We're all under attack. Jimmy's home in Retroville, mine in Amity Park,
even Poo-Poo Nunu.
All of us are threatened.
Oh, man.
Beautiful, gorgeous.
Traylock.
Langton?
Yes, you know us.
Okay, let's be civil. I invited the evil syndicate here for a reason.
But they're evil.
How can you be so sure the evil syndicate are evil?
I'd say the evil part of the name's a dead giveaway.
All our homes are threatened. The only way to defeat this enemy is to join forces.
We've all got to work together on this one.
Me and Div will help too.
Huh.
You're joining our side?
I am a superior life form from the planet Earth. I'm not evil, just, curious.
You're joining our side?
I fight aliens. If Zim's over there, then I'm over here.
Okay, so we're all working together to stop this stuff. What do you got?
We've been tracking them for a while now. They're called Morphoids.
I know that voice.
Oh, visitors. I didn't hear the doorbell. You don't know how this thing works, do you?
Magu technology. It's old, but if I can get the sequence right, I think I can adapt it to help us fight the Morphoids.
So, what do you do when you're not being a hero?
On my off time, I practice the ancient art of juju.
That is not the same voice.
A bubble blow wand. I'm ready.
With irradiated bubble solution. Impressive. It scans your molecular makeup to create a custom weapon embedded with Magu technology.
A personality scan with weapons to match? I'm next. All right, hit it, hair boy.
A megaphone? I get a megaphone. What do you think? A cheerleader?
This is some powerful juju. Light me up. Whoa! Magu juju.
Well, boo-hoo for the goo. Come on! I'm ready! I'm ready! I'm ready! Let's save Bikini Bottom!
Okay.
You're not too fast.
Why are you here?
Be careful. Let's get moving. We haven't got a lot of time. Be cautious when moving along narrow ledges. You can jump up to get higher. You can jump again while you're in the air.
Obvious shit is obvious. Please get your text off my screen.
Slamming down on pads like these helps you progress.
Activate! Mr. Krabs loves these. Light as a feather.
Uh-huh.
I think I can see my house from
What?
here.
Okay.
You're doing just fine. Use things like vines to climb to higher areas. You're doing well. Good job.
What is the deal with the coins?
Pulling levers can help you progress. Be careful.
Uh-huh.
Some may be a little sticky.
Why would they have that set up to take so long, though?
Suppose that was an accident. Whoops! I did not mean to break that.
I did, though. So there's a platformer beat 'em up that would almost certainly be a lot more interesting if I gave a shit about any of these characters. So the next game up is not at all in the same vein. Though it is a sequel to a game that I loved the idea of, and has, God, it has an even longer name than the last one did. Okay, guys, hold on. Fucking 2 : having... Why? God, Jesus Christ, look at that. That name is so long. This is the first time in Backlog that we've had a 4-line long game name. I think that this is straight up the longest name in any of this shit. Anyway, the first game presents an interesting idea that I would have not hated to see play out well, but unfortunately the combat in that game is just like... It's like a rusty door handle. It's like it was so chonky and jank and sloppy and just it does not. By the way, I had to shorten the hell out of this title so that I could fit it in the fucking... Like, oh my god, the title on Live Split did not even attempt most of it. It just has the very, very, very last bit of it. I mean, it's anime style, but there's definitely not a Shin Megami Tensei anime. Though I'm sure that there would be a pretty hardcore crowd of SMT fans that would be very much pleased to hear the idea of an SMT anime. I mean, if you want to be totally accurate, God Hand is also an anime game. I mean, it is styled after Fist of the North Star, after all. They just didn't go with an art style that makes it so obvious. Okay, so yeah, this is a direct continuation of the first game, so... Yep, that's, you know what, let's just make the responsible assumption that the Dora the Explorer games are not going to hit. Let's see, so the next game is called Pro Bull Riders, out of the chute. I have zero faith in this, but I also have zero experience with it, so let's see. So here soon we have the PS2 version of Sonic Unleashed, and I'm actually kind of curious about that because from what I understand, Sonic Unleashed on the PlayStation 2 is got a lot of overlap with the 360 version, except it doesn't have the town areas and like there's no gathering of medals. It's just the stages, from what I understand. But I've also like never actually seen it being played. So, I mean, we'll see. You've never played this game? I believe that. I doubt that this game had a big following. I'd be willing to bet that this game released and all 12 people that played it did not like it. Oh, Shin Megami? So, the first Shin Megami Tensei game that I played, I loved. It's Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. All the other SMT games I've touched since then I don't like. So, do with that what you will. But Nocturne is available on like Steam and on modern consoles with like an HD remaster. And that kind of tells you a lot because there's not a lot of like SMT games that got that kind of treatment. So that one must have been particularly well loved. What the hell?
I'm a cowboy. And I'm an athlete. We're going to battle against a 2,000-pound animal. It's man versus beast. No matter how good you are or how good you think you are, you're still going to lose sometimes. But every time I prepare for my last time. Because I don't know if I'll be alive tomorrow. I ain't afraid of dying. I'm afraid of losing. I just get pumped up, fired up, and just go at 'em. That's all it is. Bunch of crazy cowboys trying to get on these bulls and show off a little bit. When it goes right, it goes right, but when it goes wrong...
Oh, it's definitely crazy.
This is absolutely one of the worst wrecks in PBR history.
8 seconds to me is the greatest feeling in my life. It's exciting, it's dangerous, it's adrenaline rush. 8 seconds, it's what us 45 guys live for.
This is so bad. Wait. Why are there... So I've got... Okay, I don't know. Whatever. I couldn't care less. Show me what the rides are like. Play as the rider or the bull. Are you serious?
You know, this bull will do absolutely anything in his power to put him on the ground.
What the hell? Why isn't it ending? Why is it like this? I have no idea. I like just straight let go of the stick after the 8-second mark because I didn't care anymore. Because I thought that like the whole purpose of this is it's supposed to whatever. I don't know. Also, what's up, Crimmy? Welcome back. So the next game up is called Monster Lab. No idea what this is. Nope. Nah, it's gonna be something completely different. WB. Uh-oh. That does not bode well. Oh man. Oh god, Dr. Muto. Join now, man. Step right up, step right up.
Are you joining our Mad Science Alliance as an apprentice or not? My name is the Troublescope. My voters, the people of Kamashire are being menaced by a terrible monster. So that's where my last creation, Mongor the Unstable, went. I've been wondering. Anyway, you go handle this for me.
Why is the audio quality so bad?
Here's a chance to
Oh, it's better now.
take control of my monster Gorbak and go help the mayor.
Okay.
Another monster? Why does my village get all the monsters? Oh, did Useless send you? I'm glad you're here. Can you do something about those? They are blocking my path to re-election.
Oh no, we've collided. Is this a fighting game?
Welcome to... Your monster is on the left side. The monster icon, a part turns red when it is low on health, and black when it is knocked. To select a part, move the left analog stick. Now try selecting a... Good, good. You may notice.
It's no, it's a turn-based RPG. Why?
Ouch!
The audio is all weird. Okay, yeah, I'm not. I don't want this. Okay, so here we go. I am curious about what's to come. Because I've never seen Sunleashed on PS2. I do know that, like, a long time ago, I really wanted to play Sunleashed on HDL, and this was, like, in the before times when OPL was not a thing. And it is utterly incapable of running on the HDL, so I could not, and it was very frustrating. So that's why I know not to bother with the other one at all. In fact, let's bring up the usual suspects, the game compatibility pages. Alright, Sunleashed, what we got? Wow, I'm a dumb person. I was looking for it as though it was actually called Sunleashed. Go me. What a doof. Yeah, this is saying that it'll just work. That'd be nice, right? Hey. That looks functional. So much caution. Be careful. I mean, it is if you have the right equipment. I mean, probably the lowest barrier to entry would be to search for like a lower tech capture card. But I have the opposite of that solution. I have what's called an open source scan converter, otherwise known as an OSSC. And what that will do when it comes time for me to do the group of games that are listed in technical difficulties is basically it takes the video format that is coming into it from an outside source, in this case the PlayStation 2, and it rescales it. And the purpose of these devices, for the most part, it's to make it so that you can play classic games on HD TVs without them having that horrible visual latency that makes it feel like they're uncontrollable. So I will be dabbling in some Shadow of Destiny in the future, because I have a solution for it. I just don't want to break out that solution until I'm messing with all of the rest of the games in that list. Well, there's no guarantee that I'm gonna play through all of it. Did Bunga fucking finish that one? Because that game is weird. But didn't continue it. I imagine that was a huge pain to try to stream it with like a webcam looking in it, and I'm sure that there was a lot of details that couldn't really make it onto the stream because of that. Dude, pointing a webcam at a screen is just ugly. And there's nothing that can be done about that. I don't care how good your webcam is, but like taking pictures or video of other screens is... Yeah, I know, I remember. I mean, it's the best he could do. I'm not like dunking on him for doing the only thing that he could think of. I mean, he tried what he could try. But Yeah, there's nothing that you can do to make that look good. I've seen some pretty admirable attempts at making a webcam pointed at a screen look better, but there's always going to be some inherent ugliness. Anyways, I've seen this cutscene before. We've streamed Sonic Unleashed on the 360 before on this channel. Plus, this game is going to get streamed again on this channel via the Xbox Series X, so... I love how the placement of myself versus the photograph that was just now being used in the background kind of looked like I was part of a building. I mean, emulation is definitely the next potential solution, yeah. I'm very much a real hardware purist in every case that I can possibly be a real hardware purist. Alright, so how different is this? I imagine very. I expect some pretty extreme frame drops. I used to do speedruns of Dr. Mario SNES, and those were all on the emulator, and then I decided I did not want to do that anymore. Now see, I'm not opposed to like side loaders, like using software so that you can load games from alternate sources, obviously, because I'm doing that right now. Especially since like these days, it's really not super reasonable to try to get real copies of all, like there's a whole lot of games that are just like not feasible to try to hunt down at all anymore. Like, I desperately want to get a Dreamcast, but I know that, like, actually trying to find the discs for the games that I want, that's not gonna happen. That's too much. It would be ridiculously expensive. Also, this cannot be skipped.
You okay? Nothing broken?
And on the Xbox, I know for a fact that this can be skipped.
Thanks for asking, Mr. Monster Guy.
Mr. Monster Guy? Looks like things have gotten pretty ugly.
Yeah, look at those teeth.
Yeah, and a lot of people, what they do with Dreamcast games is they just burn CDRs of them. Most Dreamcast games have no attempt at securing the software at all. So you can, in most cases, you can just burn a 1-to-1 disc and it'll run just fine. Other games needed a boot sector burned along with the game, which is very easy to do. But I do not want to get into the business of burning a shitload of discs. I'd rather just have a side loader and deal with it like that. But there's also the fact that the Dreamcast sort of sounds like, you know those like little vacuum cleaners that has a handle and has like a charging deck that you put it on, and you know, so those little hand vacuums that I guess you would use in your car. It's like, I love the Dreamcast, but it's like, there's no room to argue that it's not loud. That vacuum noise is unescapable.
That was amazing.
Sure. What is that platform above me?
You can press the X.
Okay, this is extremely different. Yeah, Sonic Heroes, the PlayStation 2 version is by far the worst version that they made of that game. I think it's really weird that Sonic Heroes is not backwards compatible on Xbox. So it's backwards compatible on the 360, but as far as I know, it stops being backwards compatible past the 360.
If you press the square button while cornering, you can drift.
Which I find to be a bit weird. I thought that if it was like that, if they had it in their backwards compatibility list, that it was just, you know, universally backwards compatible. But apparently that's not the case.
Here we go.
I am a failure. I love. Oh wow, the physics sure are a mess.
If you're jumping, press the X button.
Yeah, this is not a new concept for Sonic.
It takes some doing. You'll probably need to do it. No problem.
I don't think Sonic Heroes did actually have an outright 360 version. No. PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube, they've got the PC version, but that's universally reviled. And then there's a PlayStation Network version, which I promise you is just the PS2 ISO run on an emulator. Because that's typically how that works.
Here we
Use Sonic Boosters.
Oh, there are rings. Oh. Did you see how grabbing ring once it's full during a Sonic boost?
Yeah, this is very, very different. So yeah, what I was told more or less was that this was essentially the 360 version of the game without the town hubs and the metal collection, but this is starting to feel more like Unleashed.
Here we go.
Yes, it's the square button, I know. Why did I have a unique camera for that? That was actually really distracting. It sure is giving me a bunch of medals for doing basic shit. Dude, and it auto-saves after every single one of these.
Here we go. Press the L1 with a quick step. Oh. Woo! Woo! Piece of cake.
Oh god. It senses my hesitation. I was sitting here like, do I really give a shit about this? And then it immediately asked, continue playing? Game is paying way too much attention to me. I'm creeped out. Alright, so the next game is the Tale of Despereaux. However, I'm going to take a quick moment because we've been live for 3 hours and get up, stretch for a minute, grab a small something to eat, and then I will be back. Oh, that's fucking perfect. Okay. Good. A simple task, yeah. What the fuck was that? Good. That's always appreciated. Press F to piss. Yo, best video game ever, 10 out of 10. Damn, man. Okay. There's a bunny. Man. Horrible. That's what I was thinking. I think this is supposed to be creepy. Yes. I love it. I'm getting some, like, Evil Dead vibes here, because I think that this is supposed to be creepy, but instead I think it's hilarious. Yo, what's up, Bunnyman? No, don't flip away. Come back. I need your acrobatics in my life. Right? Like I said, I'm pretty sure. What? Yo, suddenly we fall out. No, but really, what? Oh my god. Dude, okay. I love this, but for none of the reasons that they designed it. good. I'm glad that you're killing off some of your own dudes. Get in the car. You what? Is there any chance you might want to get in the car at some point? Yeah, get in the car on fire. It's a great idea. We only waited for like 80 people to show up.
Gotta keep him fresh.
Oh god. What?
That's what he knows.
Hey babe, come here real quick.
Good.
I'll just zone whenever you're ready.
I mean, I had some entertainment first. You're kidding me. What? This is so stupid. I hate this game. Well, there goes one of the big guys. What? Oh my god. That fucking slammed him right in the face. God damn it. Well, I mean, thankfully I only need one claw to test stuff, but... What just happened? Okay. Sure.
Yep.
God damn it. Fucking... Just go.
Yeah, you got machines check anyway.
Shut the fuck up.
Cool, let's flip upside down on the thing.
What the shit?
Wow. You warped at the wrong time.
Shit. I'm already pretty close. Well, what the fuck are you gonna do about that? I slammed the shit out of his friends and he's like, oh, yeah! Anyway. What? Okay. His...
Oh my god, you're such a dick.
What?
Get off my car.
What?
It's a successful melting.
Get off. Don't... I don't freaking...
I'm trying to use the donation box and it's not donating.
Oh dear god, now I can't even... Can't drive it away. This freaking... horseshit.
What?
You're a dick.
What?
You're a dick.
What?
You're a dick.
What?
You're a dick. Ah!
What?
Dick. God damn it.
Oh, that's what.
Fuck both of y'all. Damn it. Shit. God fucking damn it.
Alright. So, okay. Real honesty, I'm actually starting to get pretty tired. We'll get maybe one or two more done. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. So we had this game up and running last time when it was pointed out that it was that it had the wrong date and was therefore not in the correct location on my list. Oh no, the entertainment is brash. Oh man.
Despereaux is a mouse who, in his own mind, was a giant.
Honestly, I'm aware of the Disney Extreme Skating game because Tapioca had to play through that during GameCube thing.
Eldora and the world around it to be a place of wondrous adventure.
I could not tolerate it because the announcer would not stop talking.
Despereaux is a gallant mouse who didn't do what was expected of him, but was someone who saw the wonderful castle of Eldora as a place of adventure.
Highly recommend checking out his stream, by the way.
Mouse, get him.
A mouse, get him. I don't get an opportunity to watch his stream nearly as much as I would like to, and then usually when I do, I end up having to leave pretty quickly afterwards. It sucks. Like, once upon a time, I would do something, and then, like, I would be working on something, and I would have Twitch on in the background with, like, my, like, whatever my favorite streamers are at the time. What is this, like, low-res image? Holy shit. But these days, most of the stuff that I'm doing when I'm not streaming are things that I need to, like, really pay close attention to, and I need to be able to hear properly. So having the audio of a stream going doesn't really make any sense. And even if I was like, alright, well, I'll do it so that they'll get a viewer, well, it doesn't work that way either, because if you mute it in any way, then you don't count as a viewer. So that's fun. This is taking a while. Well, that was fun. Roll credits. I'm kidding, there was another game that took this long, if not longer. Oh, we'll see how long this actually takes. But we had another game take long enough to do this that I honestly was like just sitting here wondering, did this shit break? Maybe it did, though. So, fun fact. The memory card does not declare that there's any file being written to it whatsoever. I've never turned off a game with the warning staring me in the face saying, do not turn off the game. But we'll see. Let's go ahead and look at the memory card real quick, because I know that there's a lot of bullshit on here at the moment. Wait, there's two of these? Oh, bruh. Globs of Doom, 134. $86, that's no good. $782! Fuck off! I'll keep that around. Okay, so let's try this again. Here's the thing: after we try out the next game, we will be out of the year 2008 entirely on the backlog. Like, it'll be completely done. Well, as far as games I've never played before. That's when we're gonna call it for the night. So how many minutes do we sit here just staring at the game trying to save a file? That saved quicker than expected. No, it's not letting me skip this shit. I don't want it. Bruh. No. Okay, let me skip that. Interesting. Okay, so there's like no notes on this game at all, like for hard drive loader compatibility. So because it's crashing when it's trying to save to a memory card, I would say, like, obviously the probably one of the best things that I could try to do would be to just try to play it without the memory card involved. But at the same time, let's say that, like, you know, let's address the very, very, very minor possibility that what if I fucking love this game, but it crashes anytime it tries to interact with the memory card. For me, that's a deal breaker. It is. Like, I'm not about it. Gotta have the game function. I don't know what IGR is. I mean, I honestly don't know, like, what options to even mess with. We have to fucking get subjected to the damn cutscenes at the beginning again. You know, there's, an option in OPL to forcibly skip cutscenes. I can't help but wonder, like, how good is it at doing that? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's just straight up not even attempting to save. It just crashes. Could that be a problem with the ISO? Maybe. Oh! Never mind. That's the default. Let's go. Oh man, Mouse School.
Despereaux, we don't ask that you be more like your brother Furlough. We would never ask you to do that. We just ask that you be more like any other mouse. Just pick anyone. You choose. Because you are scaring everyone in town with your not being scared all the time.
Your father's business is suffering. He even heard that the Mouse Council may be investigating you.
You know what they do to people who don't follow the rules.
They will send you down to the darkest depths of the castle, into the dungeon where the rats live.
Why are you making that face again? Because he's trying to scare you. That's what a good big brother does. He's trying to teach you the joys of fear. Go to the kitchen with your brother and teach him how to behave properly.
Maybe he'll learn to run away from things like a good mouse.
I see.
The castle kitchens were once used for the glorious production of soup. That was back before soup was banned. Now meals are still made here, yes.
Banned?
An occasional sandwich, perhaps, or plain white rice.
Okay, pay attention now. Let's get started. Run! Run! Come on! Good going. Now, go get all that yummy cheese under the table legs and come back here. And watch out for the chef. Ooh. Check this out, Despereaux. If you're under a ledge, you can jump up and grab it. Then pull yourself up. Here, watch.
That's not what you described at all. You just simply reached the platform.
Not bad. It's a tough climb up here. Now you better hang on for what's next. If you get a running start, you can jump from the top of one thing clear to the top of something else. That's how I'm going to get over the shelf over there.
Yeah, super obvious mechanic is super obvious.
Shimming up poles and such. It'll be fun. See you there.
I hate the camera.
Way to go!
I've got the ears of floating.
Now you gotta climb around on some candles before we can go any farther. Dad says it's important. Lean towards the next one and jump.
Yeah, it doesn't have the directional influence jumping on this stuff, so you'd think that you'd just flick towards the next. Yeah, nah. That's enough of that. The camera was bad enough, if I'm honest. Okay, one more. Dragon Ball Z Infinite World. I don't know why I clicked my reset button 3 times. That was unnecessary. What's more is it looks like my PS2 didn't like it. Okay. I'm kind of curious about that memory card file. I mean, 237. I don't know. I don't know why it would be such a mess. Okay. Last game of the stream. That game. Atari, what a dog shit company. Funimation, I used to live pretty fucking close to them. But then they moved, what, to Denton? I don't quite remember. They moved within the same state, but it was no longer really nearby. This is definitely gonna get me in trouble, isn't it? Nothing like copyrighted tracks and in game openings. And this is another one of those examples of like, I have no idea whether this is gonna trigger a match on anything or not. Sure. So that song was also not good. That sound effect is not good. It's really rough when... Really? Ugh. I'm just trying to wrap up for the night, god damn it. I should have just done that from the start. Watch it still not matter. I'd be willing to bet that if I look at the compatibility list, it's just going to be like, oh no, yeah, it just works. Or it's just not listed. Sweet mother of fuck. Well, it's reported to work just fine on OPL, so we'll... Sure, whatever. Well, I committed the grievous sin of going into the options screen. Oh my Jesus, that was so much vibration, good lord. That has nothing to do with its mode. At least the saves are fast. God, so far this is very, very, very full of just bad audio.
I am your older brother, Raditz. You were born on the planet Vegeta. You're a Saiyan, one of the strongest warriors in the universe. Ready! Gohan!
Okay. The hell?
Okay, let's go! Show me what you've got! Go now, Gohan!
What the fuck? I can't seem to find anything for flight, which, you know, Goku can do. Okay. There's a timer. There's no flight. Goku runs slow as balls. Why is this the thing? Okay. Okay, wow, this has got to be one of the worst Dragon Ball Z games. Okay, well, thankfully that didn't last long. And I actually, like, look, I know I said I was oh my goodness. I know, like, I promise I was not trying to hate this just to go to bed. This is legitimately, like, why is this? Like, why wouldn't Goku just be able to fly? He can just fly. Why am I focusing on this shit anyway? Anyway, whatever, dude. This is so fucking bad. Okay. I've done my part. I'm gonna go to bed. Definitely 100% nobody's live. And, I mean, that's just how it goes. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there. Man, I didn't even know that was a raid. I didn't even know Creamy streamed. Son of a... Hold on. Oh, that was a Kingdom Hearts 2 stream? Hell yeah. Wait, Dead Island. That's not Kingdom Hearts. I was wrong. I didn't even know that Dead Island 2 came out. Anyways, this game is horrifying, and I'm going to bed. Good night.
Yeah! Get in the car. God damn it. Fucking fuck. God.
Oh god! Freak. Okay.
This car might.
Oh, I thought I got crushed. Oh well. Bang! Oh god. That was fucking great. I sent that dude flying pretty far. Like really fucking far. I found it to be very